Became an arm doctor. I'm not going to remember anything I already said. SCI director, service line director. Visit 23, ECNR director. Trainees, residents, fellows, hundreds of employees, hundreds of veterans, if not thousands of veterans, who your career touched. Me personally, Gary, you've been the greatest sponsor of my career. From the day you pulled me out of the EMG lab in your office, and I was terrified of Gary. He's such a good teacher, and he always did it in a non-intimidating way, but to be with somebody who was so intelligent, so passionate about the care he was providing, it was very intimidating to learn from him, and wanting to be like him. And I always thought he hated me. And then he pulled me in his office, as both of us became familiar, we did Barb Sigford's work. So Gary pulled me into his office and said, Mike, we really like the work you're doing here as a resident. Would you be interested in joining us when you graduate? And it was the first, I was like, he loves me. He likes me. He really likes me. I'd often find him in his office, which is otherwise known as the urinal in the men's locker room. It's true. If I couldn't find Gary in his office, I found him there. But, you may not know this, but we've all, Goldfish to me has always meant heart of gold. You have always stuck up for your employees, you advocated for your patients, you had a vision of bringing people together in the spinal cord center, in the service line, at the visit, no matter what role you were in. You brought passion, love, caring, intelligence, and this inventive mind that has created an entirely new dimension for us as a service line. And I sent a message out to all of our staff during this time of COVID, trying in any way to recognize what you've done. And it really, 20 peer-reviewed publications, 10 patents, all of this work, everything you've done, it seems amazing. 34 years isn't enough time to reach that. You've impacted everyone, you've impacted this VA until the day it's gone, and we're forever grateful for everything you've done, and we will always consider you our partner and our Gary and our heart of gold that built this place. So thank you so much for your career. We miss you, we love you, and we're looking forward to all the great ideas in the year to come, because he's now walked too. So thank you, Gary.
I have been so blessed to have the greatest group of individuals to work with over the years. It's just been incredible. So you all make me look really good. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't know what I did to deserve this kind of reception. Touched by everything that you guys have said and done, and it brings me to tears. I'm sure I will be crying later. Whether it be the people who work below me or above me, this institution, the Minneapolis VA, is one of the best VAs in my mind in the country, and you all made me look amazing, and I'm not. I just had great people working for me, and I was working for great people. So I'm thrilled to have been able to dedicate my career to this, and to the veterans. I mean, what a blast. I just knew this was my calling, my passion to help these guys out, guys and gals now, and I'm so glad that I did it. Well, you all know I don't sleep at night. My wife knows. I'm always thinking of new ways of doing stuff. I drive Andy and Greg crazy with all these crazy ideas, but if I just really totally retire, then they're just gonna drive me crazy. I need to drive other people crazy. So you'll see me around, and you'll see some of our inventions. They're really getting top notch. So we've had some great success. I don't know if y'all know it. We've sold 3 of our inventions to industry in the last 6 months. So
I had spoken with Dr. Goldish some time ago because when I learned he was retiring. It's a sad day for us, you know. And so I called him and I wanted to know if he was going to have a party. And of course, he didn't want to have a party. He didn't really want to do anything. I know that's not a surprise to any of you. But I think, you know, really, and I told Gary this, that there's really nobody who's contributed more to our medical center than Gary Goldish has over the years. So I've been, you know, think about what he's done. He stood up the Spinal Cord Injury Center. Everything he's done in extended care and rehabilitative services to include polytrauma. He's been the acting VISN, extended care and rehabilitative services director, and heavily recruited to do it on a more permanent basis, but he wouldn't go for it because he was having too much fun with you guys. And then I think of all the things that Gary has done in the area of research and patents, and so really all of those things taken all together. Nobody's done more for us than Gary over the course of his. So anyway, I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to say to you what I said to Gary, and I think we're going to miss everything that you brought. We couldn't have a more capable person behind Gary, and who's been groomed for years for this very job in Mike. So we're in good hands. But weird times.
Yeah,
Every time
Gary.
you elbow bumps and